receivers, Cooley top of the screen against Kenneth Lyons. Red Feather to throw. Red Feather going to the end zone. It is a touchdown. Cooley, the Bulldogs have the lead.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. In the backfield is Streeter with 1 more. Hand off Streeter, gonna try to find a hole. He does. He's gonna try to break another tackle. He does. Out to the 20. He's gonna go for the pylon, and he's gonna get in to the house. Reggie Streeter with his 4th touchdown scamper of the day gives Louisiana their first lead of the day.
You might want to look at Reggie Streeter with his 4th touchdown, but watch the block here. It looked like number 59 for the Vancouver Legion here was going to have the angle on him.
On the previous play, you know, they represent the city of broad shoulders.
The player with railroads.
And the throw by Dunhill is complete to Jamal Wooding, and he scores the touchdown on the very next play. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Wow, Atlanta derails the Chicago defense on that play. He gets behind him.
It's just everybody let him go, and Maurice Virgil is the only one back.
2 backs and 3 receivers as Marconi drops to throw, and no pressure on Marconi at all. The pass is picked off, and the defender, or the receiver, fell over. That's Koyama Shigeki, and he scores. Touchdown Legends on a pick 6 from Marconi. And the receiver fell over as he breaks for the football. Actually, Cooley thought he had a catch and was just trying to get his feet in bounds. And the Legends.
Second down and 6. Titans down 4. Cantrell empty backfield, and Cantrell on his back foot. Touchdown! What a throw from Cody Cantrell to DR Sim. That was masterful.
I thought that for sure was going to be knocked away or picked off. Anytime you see any SFL quarterback scrambling out of the pocket, it's usually not a good sign, but DR Sim gets so wide open here that he has such a huge target there for
Step drop from Pickler over the middle. Another reception. Good
pass.
Had a big game last week, and he's off to the races. No one can catch him. Baltimore are cruising here in the first half. Touchdown Vultures.
And we just talked about it. Johnny could not afford the mistakes. That's his 2nd interception thrown here in his first half. Alvin Mack, I've said it time and time again, every time I call their games, he gets sideline to sideline as well as any linebacker in this league. He takes advantage of a bad situation and turns it to 6.
They'll start off with no Jared McChesney, and Josh Miller will throw. Looking top of the screen, it's picked off right into the hands of Iverson Gamble. A great start for Arizona. Gamble chasing down to the sideline, and Jeremy Mosley prevents a touchdown. What a play for Iverson Gamble, the 7th-year corner, and what a start for the Scorpions.
Second down and 10, 3 receivers. Now they go to Parker on a stretch. Haven't seen that much of the night. Breaks the tackle, and then another, and he's down at the 1. He looked into me, honestly. Let's see the replay again. Parker breaks 2 tackles. Orlando's just throwing a little bit of everything at him tonight, and he's off.
3 receiver set. William Dula in the gun. William Dula to throw, firing deep over the middle. Has a man, Jalen Miller, past the defenders, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Jeff Duffy in the chat just now saying Carolina is never out of it. Don't count them out yet. Well, there you go.
Bombs away, boys. Here it comes. Down the seam, just running to go, and no one's going to catch Jalen Miller. He's the biggest receiving threat.
And Legacy both off to the right side. And Garcia will pass. Garcia's in trouble, avoids a sack, fires deep down the field. The pass is caught. What a catch in traffic. It's a touchdown. Daniel Garcia makes an incredible play, launches it down the field to Clint Myers. And Clint Myers a little upset that Studwell's getting all the love. Over the outstretched arms of A.J. Levy, and Myers gets the...
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to more SFL action tonight between the San Diego Mavericks and the Las Vegas Fury. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Ramos Ling. Alongside me in the booth is Mr. Eddie Gage, Zach Waldorf, and Justin Reside. Up in stats, our producer is Cameron Irvine. Eddie, what up, though?
SFL Nation, Ramos Lynn, what up, though? Happy to be down here on the West Coast in San Diego. The weather kind of crazy throughout the nation, but over here, got some warm temperatures, and it's going to be a track meet out here, Ramos. Both these teams like to get up and down the field.
Yes, they do. The Las Vegas Fury in white, the San Diego Mavericks in their very fancy blacks. Reminding me a little bit of the 1990s New Orleans Saints. As the Vegas Fury have the coin toss selection, they will choose tails and defer to the second half, as they will put the very dangerous San Diego offense on the field first and test them. Thank you very much for being with us here on a Saturday night. We are ready to kick this one off. Hand this up. And away we go from San Diego. From inside the end zone, and the return is going to go past the 20 into the 23-yard line for San Diego's first offense of the game. Scar Patterson is the quarterback. In the backfield, Suda Nakai and Mateo Pravado. Wide receivers are Eagle Mondavi, Dave Axis, B. Robo, and Lily Nakai. Benji Madsen and Adam Williams are the tight ends. For this new San Diego offense, Scar Patterson has been in with the team for 3 seasons. Otherwise, everybody is a new face, as we're going to have a handoff on the first play and a fumble on that one. And Vegas, I think, has the football. They do.
They did. Number 75 for Vegas, the defensive tackle, got the ball back from on the very first play of the game.
Wow, unbelievable start of this game as Nakai gets peanut punched by the defense, and Vegas will have their first possession of the ball game.
Former free safety for the Arizona Scorpions, Shad Allen, comes up with the forced fumble.
Wow. Vegas now inside the 30-yard line of San Diego at the 26. As Eric Price, formerly of Denver, will command the offense. The pass goes deep, and this one is caught in double coverage by Doug Britton, the wide receiver, and it's a quick 1st and goal.
Doug Britton, the special teams ace for Vegas, promoted this offseason when John Blaze decided to go and play tight end, making an immediate impact on this game.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line, I formation for Vegas. 3-3 defense for San Diego. Price to throw. Price goes to the end zone, and the pass is deflected and incomplete. He floated it, Eddie, instead of throwing a laser.
Yeah, that ball should have been intercepted, and Vegas dodged the bullet right there.
That they do is going to be 2nd and goal. The San Diego defense, Bev Markham and Eric Hammer, defensive ends. Defensive tackles are Raylan and Bobo Caudell. Linebackers, Freddie Tramble, Leon Thunderman, and Jeff Gagne. In the defensive backfield, Tanner Hendricks, Pink Lisa, Tom Creek, Stuart Somalia, Zach Waldorf, and Nate Hall. 3 wide receiver set for Vegas. They will throw, and the pass goes middle, and it's caught for a quick touchdown. Doug Britton puts Vegas up 6-0.
And San Diego actually did a great job right there with the play call. They brought the safety down, anticipating that slants play, but Vegas got great pass protection, allowed the receiver to get to the next level, and just like that, this crowd is stunned, Ramos.
Yes, they are. Not even a minute into the game, we've seen a fumble by Vegas, a great catch by Britton to get him inside the 10, and a touchdown a couple plays later, as the Las Vegas Fury are trying to pull the upset on the road. 17.5-point favorites are the Mavericks, as this kick is up, and it is good. 7-0, the Fury.
And like you said, I mean, it is quiet up in here. This place was rocking just moments ago. And San Diego comes out in their very first play and only surrenders their 5th turnover of the season, and it turns into points for Vegas.
The San Diego offense, #1 in points per game, 40.7. #1 in passing touchdowns, 11 through 3 weeks. Yards per game, 433 combined. And they are top 10 in both rushing and passing offense. As this return goes just to the 21-yard line, as San Diego will try again. And Eddie, to me, I think you have to give the ball again to your halfback and try to get him some confidence.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, let him know that you trust him.
Absolutely. Whether it's a running back, receiver, tight end, whatever the case may be, anytime there's a turnover like that, you want to give them the ball back to reassure them that you have confidence in them.
8 players in the box for Vegas. And they're going to give the ball to the fullback this time. A good opening on that play, and it's going to be 9 for the Mavs.
Throughout the season, this young season so far, San Diego's done a great job getting their running backs involved and getting them great run blocks up the middle in particular.
2nd down and 1 yard to go. Gar Patterson, 2 touchdowns shy of tying Thomas Rahman with 85 for 32nd all-time, as this is going to be a handoff, and a good one at that to Nakai. Holds on.
We got a man down.
And
we got a man down.
We do have a man, A.K. Jones.
A.K. Jones is down the field, the defensive tackle for Vegas. And if you're a Vegas fan, your heart just stopped. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, got pushed to the ground.
Yeah, it goes to the ground. On a solid block by the offensive lineman. A.K. Jones came into this game 1.5 sacks shy of 20 for his career.
Zach Holdorf has no mercy for A.K. Jones whatsoever with what he just posted in Discord.
That man dead, indeed. 1st down and 10 as Patterson throws the slant, and the pass is caught for a pickup of 8 yards.
I can tell you who doesn't have any sympathy for him, and that's Dave Vaxis. He went down 2 weeks in a row in weeks 1 and 2. So I can guarantee you he has zero mercy for A.K. Jones right now.
Zero mercy, but maybe 100% of empathy, as he went down in the first 2 games. 2nd down and 2. Look for the stretch play here near side. As the 4-3 shifts from right to left, they go with a stretch play to the near side, and Nakai has a lot of room. Look at the speed by Nakai getting to the 39-yard line.
Not just the speed, but the power. Did you see him running over the back judge?
And unbelievable. No mercy for the back judge either, as both teams are firing early and often. Suda Nakai with 3 carries, 29 yards with that fumble, but seems to have been, he already shook off that fumble as Patterson throws the ball to the outside. Wide open is Dave Axis. He tried to get up and run upfield. He couldn't do it. And the move that Dave Axis put on the corner, absolutely unbelievable.
And you know what? Cornerback Chris Mago, I'm not sure if he had on cleats or ice skates, because it took him about 20 minutes to get himself together to get back over there and defend Dave. Dave shook him out his shoes.
Yes, he did. 2nd down and 4. I think this is going to go to Nakai again. 4-3 defense for Vegas. Going to be a handoff to Suda Nakai. Nakai breaks another tackle and gets it to the 27-yard line for another 1st down.
And this offensive line for San Diego is doing a great job getting Dave to the 2nd level untouched thus far.
The Las Vegas Fury on offense, 30.5 points per game. That's 7th best in football. Rushing yards per game, 75, which ranks 17th, but looking much, much improved this week. This handoff is going to be for a loss of 3 yards. I was looking at the wrong stat, but 2nd down and 13. Drury with the tackle for a loss. First tackle for a loss, I think.
Dave Drury, the former linebacker for the OKC Renegades, out here making an impact.
Yeah, let me do it right this time. 320 yards passing for San Diego so far this season. 9th best. Rushing, 113, which is also 9th best. Patterson to throw. The pass to the outside is caught to be Robo. To the 24-yard line is going to be 3rd and 7. And a pinched nerve may return for A.K. Jones. So thankfully not like Brock Purdy, who just got absolutely wrecked on his elbow.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Third down and 7. Looks like 4, maybe even 5 wide receivers in the formation for San Diego. It's going to be 4 and a tight end in a gun straight formation. Patterson to throw. Patterson looking inside. The pass deflected and almost intercepted. Incomplete. And San Diego will be forced to kick a field goal.
Yeah, and Vegas read that like a book. Every defensive back had inside leverage, which I'm not a fan of, especially on the wide side of the field. I'd rather have outside leverage and force them to the safety. But they must have knew it was coming because they were sitting over there ready to go, batted that ball away, and lucky for San Diego, it was not intercepted.
Yeah, but also luckily for San Diego, in field goal range.
Yeah.
For their kicker, and at least they can answer the touchdown with some points of their own. As Beard kicks it from the left hash, and this kick is going to be up and good from 41 yards out, and San Diego puts 3 on the board, 7-3, the Fury on top.
And believe it or not, that's only the 3rd field goal attempt this season for San Diego. They are not accustomed to settling for 3, Ramos.
They're not. Normally they score touchdowns about half the time they get the ball. It's an unbelievable start for the Mavericks. 3-0 for San Diego. And they're going to kick this ball away to Vegas again. Let's see if San Diego's defense can step up now.
Yeah.
As their offense did. Doug Britton is back deep to return this one. He's going to go past the 25, past 30 to the 33-yard line. Is correct because every time Doug Britton gets the ball, it's scary, man.
Did you also see he waited kind of late to switch hands with the football there and gave San Diego an opportunity to strip it away?
Yeah, good patience by Britton, and he was just a little bit away from perhaps taking this all the way, as Price will be under center one more time.
They go
3 wide receiver sets. Yes, it is, and this is going to be a loss of a yard on the stretch play as Thunderman makes the tackle.
Yeah, and so far in this young season, Scott Johnson has not been very productive in the running game. They need to get him more carries.
Eric Price is the quarterback. In the backfield, how about Kimbrell and Scott Johnson? The wide receivers, Mason Kirby, Doug Britton, and Pris Wonder. Tight ends are John Blades and Jackson Roberts. 5 wide receivers set. Look for the deep post here. They're going to go with the slants. Price, the pass, incomplete. Could have been PI, Eddie. What do you think?
I was just thinking the same thing, but the referees are letting them play because that looked like blatant PI to me.
Yep, the linebacker got, I think, in the way of the receiver. No call. Third down and 11 yards to go.
Looking at the replay, though, the linebacker just kind of held his ground and the receiver ran into him, so good no call. I take that back.
That's why we have replays. Third down and 11, 5 wide receivers again. Price to throw, goes deep, and the pass is going to be dropped.
He dropped it. Oh. And I think the defender perhaps may have shielded his vision a bit. He couldn't quite see the flight of the ball as he was diving for it, and perhaps he just kind of lost sight of the football there, Ramos.
Yeah, a laser by Eric Price. Unfortunately for Britton, he couldn't hang on to it. And the San Diego defense does get the 3 and out.
Yep.
They will get the ball back with some decent field position at that. Unless Dustin McCrack has something to do about it.
I can't stand Dustin McCrack personally.
Just a decent kick to the 25. The return just to the 27-yard line. Good punt coverage.
The Scorpions played Vegas in Vegas a couple of seasons ago, and he alone helped them win that game as he had about 5 punts inside the 5-yard line, it seemed like.
Wow. Yeah. Like, you know, a kicker, man, like a good kicker is like, you don't know you need him until you have him, and especially in those situations. First down and 10 with the ball at the 27, an offside I formation. Patterson will throw. The Patterson sidearms it to the outside. The fullback makes a game miss. And this is going to be good for a gain of 9. That's Mateo Pravado with a catch.
And I'm not sure if it's just me, but Pravado looks like a pretty big guy. I don't know if it's his shoulder pads or if he's been working out this all season. He's listed at 6'2", 243, but he looks like about 260 in that last showing there.
He looks like Moose Johnston of the Cowboys.
There
back in
you
the
go.
90s.
Yeah.
He had the monster shoulder pass. And Patterson will throw the ball.
Oh, my
inside.
goodness.
Oh, intercepted.
Those are what they call hospital passes, Demond.
I was thinking the same.
I just called you Demond. I used to call him games with my partner. But yeah, Ramos, he laid his receiver out to dry.
You're just asking for your wide receiver to go to IR for the
Yeah.
rest of the season with those throws. 3rd and 1. I would like to see them go back to the running game, at least on this short down situation. Maybe to Bravado here. That they do. Bravado pushes forward for a first.
And with you being the owner and head coach of Mexico City, you can appreciate those fullback runs.
Yes, I can. You know, another one of those positions that just brings a lot of, good situational football and mismatches on the defense. An athletic fullback can make a world of difference. Sadly, the NFL has gotten away with him. The pass goes to the outside, incomplete.
Yeah. And the defense made that pass incomplete as he had to throw it to his back shoulder. Cornerback Merrick Artera, great job. He left the quarterback without a passing lane to throw that ball to.
2nd down and 10 yards to go for Scar Patterson and company as Bravado will line up right behind him, and Nakai just sides guard the fullback. This is going to be a throw by Patterson. Going to the inside. The pass is caught by B. Robo again. This is going to be a 1st down.
A better pass that time as Vegas continues to come out here with this man defense, Ramos. And he threw it to his inside shoulder where only he could catch it. Great throw.
Great throw. The safety just a little bit late on that one.
Yep.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 in plus territory. The San Diego Maverick offense starting to fire on all cylinders as we will have 3 wide receivers, 20 personnel this time. It's going to be a handoff to Bravado, goes nowhere.
Jury right there as the offensive lineman were unable to get to the 2nd level, and Jury's right there waiting to take his head off.
Hey, Drury were one of the biggest veterans in the SFL.
Yeah.
Former Renegade way back up in the day, and
Yep.
a staple in this defense. Everybody on defense is in the
Yeah, look
box.
at that. One safety deep.
And Suda Nakai just goes for a gain of 2 as Magel makes the tackle.
To get 2 yards out of that is impressive in itself because, as you said, they were 10 players up in the box. My goodness.
3rd down and 8 for the Mavs. As they will go with 4 wide receivers. Look at the safety creeping down,
Yep.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Good time for a play action and a post route to be Robo.
Exactly.
They will not go with a play action, but the pass throws inside, and the pass is incomplete. Great coverage by Day Drury.
Day Drury came to play today, put his big boy pants on, and he has been hashtag making an impact thus far in this game, Ramos.
Yes, he has. As the Las Vegas defense stands up strong, and Wade Ramsey, the punter, will come into the field, the rookie undrafted. Both teams with a star punter. And the kick by Ramsey will go away. This one, it's a pretty good one. Fair caught by Doug Britton at the 14-yard line. As we'll see the Vegas offense one more time.
4 seconds of hang time is pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Gives your gunners time to get down there and avoid any opportunity for a run back.
Eric Price has not completed a pass ever since that touchdown to Doug Britton, which came in the 1st minute of the 1st quarter.
Former Denver Nightwing playing for Vegas. Wow.
How about that? I cannot wait for Vice War.
Yeah.
Eric Price, no, he will not throw the ball as he goes down as Caudell makes the sack.
Caudell, former offensive lineman, defensive lineman. I think he was an offensive lineman again, and now he's back on defense making an impact on that side of the ball.
4 times All-Star, most of them as a offensive lineman, as you said, formerly of Carolina.
Sacrificing whatever the team needs.
There you go. As this run goes to Johnson and he gets smacked across the face for maybe a gain of a half a yard.
And that's a play right there where the defensive line just does not get credit. You know, they held them up in the backfield, allowed the defense to close in on them and make a play.
Tanner Hendricks with that tackle. I thought Tanner Hendricks was going to be in London for perpetuity, but here you have him with the Mavericks. 5 wide receiver set. Price throwing the ball deep. Doug Britton holds on to that one that time. He doesn't drop that one, and it's a huge first down for the Fury.
Yeah, and I saw it coming, Ramos. You see the safety coming down again, anticipating slants, but he's running towards the middle of the field, and the ball's going over his head. Corner does not get outside leverage. It could be a first down, Vegas.
Tom Creek with that coverage. Third-year guy with the Mavericks. 5 years overall, one-time All-Star. As Doug Britton now with his third grab of the game. Every pass completion has gone to number 84.
Oh, my goodness.
Price goes for a deep throw, and the pass is picked off. Being returned by Hall. That was quadruple coverage, Eddie, and this is going to be returned to the 49.
Every receiver in the route, Ramos, was running deep, left no outlet receiver for Eric Price. Made a bad decision, and San Diego is going to get great starting field position.
Just nowhere to throw the ball to us. This pass intended for Mason Kirby will be sent back to the 49-yard line, and San Diego is back on offense. Kudos to this Vegas defense, though, Eddie. I mean, 3 points allowed only in the first quarter.
The over-under of Jack's data right now is on high alert.
There you go.
Look at the safety back down in the box again.
Yeah. 3 wide receiver set. Patterson to throw. Patterson has to check it down, and Akai will break a tackle, but Chris Magel rallies to the football, a 1-yard pickup.
Rallies to the football, and 4 of the jerseys were right there with him to help him just in case he needed it.
1.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Thank you very much for joining us here on a Saturday night. 2nd down and 9 yards to go. The safety again creeping down.
Flip tight triple. Look for a run play here.
Patterson will throw the slant. It's caught. And a huge hit provided.
Huge hit.
8-yard pickup.
Tight end Benji Madsen. Been around for a while. Another guy from Vegas, from London that came over with this franchise along with Tanner Hendricks. Big 3rd down.
Yes, indeed. 3rd down and 2 yards to go from the eye. I think this is going to go to Sudon Akai. And this will be a good time to bring down the safety, but they are showing a blitz up the middle. Handoff. Nakai gets a first down. And moves the chains.
Yeah, the strong safety actually came down, but he was sitting outside anticipating a run to the outside. Ball handed off straight up the middle. San Diego moves the chains.
Benji Madsen also on milestone alert. Coming into this game, 2 receptions shy of 200. There's going to be a pass by Patterson. Patterson goes deep, and the pass is going to be caught by Romo for a touchdown. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. It was only a matter of time before this San Diego offense got going. And now, listen to this crowd. They are on their feet in support of their Mavericks.
Young Thunderman in the chat, these units are unreal. I love them, and I really like them too. You know, look good, play good. San Diego takes their first lead of the game with 12 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was B.E. Robo's 5th touchdown of this young season. He came in 3rd in the SFL in touchdowns.
Been an absolute weapon here with Scar Patterson. Patterson last season threw for 5,000 yards. And on pace to do about the same thing here in this season.
Yeah, I thought there would be a bit of a drop-off, but I'm not so sure thus far, Ramos.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. As San Diego goes up 10-7. And the ever so dangerous Doug Britton is back deep to return again. This one is a short kick to the 13-yard line. Britton will return this one, and no blocking on that one.
None whatsoever.
Just to the 29-yard line goes the all-star returner. And we'll see the Vegas offense one more time on the field after that interception from Eric Price. And You know, also kudos to the San Diego defense. They have shut down everything not named Doug Britton so far in this game. First down and 10. 3-3 defense for San Diego. It's going to be a stretch play. And again, Leon Thunderman makes the tackle, maybe half a yard, as this is going to be the last play of the first quarter. San Diego 10, Las Vegas 7. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by 8 PM Music right here on YouTube. Another action around the league. The Vancouver Legion over the Minnesota Legend, 13-0. Twelve personnel here for Vegas. They'll hand the ball off in a stretch play to the outside. Johnson, best carry of the game by Johnson by far, 8 yards.
Easily his best carry of the game.
Yep, very much so. We'll run it again, man. Like, just try to establish that run game and some momentum. Well, they will throw Price, and he goes down for a 6-yard loss. And San Diego's defense is all over it.
Hashtag man down, as we like to say in Arizona. Former linebacker now playing on the defensive line is Eric Hammer making an impact.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time, but our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. As, man, Dave Axis puts the double spin move on the Vegas kick or punt coverage. Good return.
For a moment there, it reminded me of the championship game that you were calling when Baltimore got that punt return.
Mm-hmm. That game against the Sioux Falls Sparrows.
Yeah.
Fun game, that one. That game had a little bit of everything. Pick sixes, returns for touchdowns, deep throws. Patterson will throw the ball to the inside. It's picked up by Drury.
Again.
Return it, to the 42-yard line. Man, Dave Drury is the second Fury player with a catch.
Yeah, he plays defense. Dave Drury, I don't know what he had for breakfast or his pregame meal so far, Ramos, but he has came out today determined to help his team get a win.
Wow, and he's been doing that his whole career. Dave Drury, one of the best coverage linebackers in the league.
That was his 12th career interception.
There you go.
He's a linebacker. My goodness.
Right on cue. Bear defense for San Diego.
Yeah, you see it?
Yep. The pass goes to the outside. Johnson gets 3 on the play. Great time.
Wow. I mean, San Diego is coming out here, and they're just throwing a book at Vegas. And so far, other than that, those couple of big plays, they've held this offense in check.
That they have 2nd down and 7 yards to go on the outskirts of field goal range. I formation with 3 wide receivers. Price to throw.
Big 7-step
drop.
drop.
Back, the pass deep, and the pass is knocked away at the last second. Doug Britton, the intended receiver.
And that was a Vancouver special right there. 50 wide go where all receivers are heading deep. And like I said, you got to come in not with your cleats on, but with track shoes covering these receivers for both these teams.
That is correct. 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Kind of a no man's land. Too long for a field goal.
Yep.
39. I'm not sure if you're punting it from there. 4 wide receiver set. It's gonna be the play action. Price to throw middle. The pass caught. Britton for a 1st down and way more up to the 23.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Mike linebacker was looking at, but he started shading toward the numbers. Should he stay home? Doug Britton doesn't make that catch.
Man, Eric Price took a lick to the knees, man.
That was dangerous. I saw that.
Yeah,
too.
that was dangerous. We already saw a star quarterback go down earlier today in Bryan Dynasty.
Yeah, that was, man, these quarterbacks. You got to be in shape to play this league.
Yes, you have 5 of 10 for Eric Price today. Touchdown and a pick. Price will throw. Price.
Look out.
Dropping back,
My
the
goodness.
pass is incomplete.
Eric Price right there, Ramos, hit the panic button and made an ill-advised decision, and he's lucky he didn't have the arm strength to get that ball to his target, because that could have easily been intercepted. He's Falcons in the SFL YouTube chat. He said, what a duck.
Yes. 2nd down and 10 yards to go with the ball at the 23-yard line. 3-4 defense for San Diego this time. Price will throw the pass. It's going to be almost picked off again.
Nate Hall almost took that one to the house.
Almost did. Liking the game so far? Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There is no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLM action and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation through your viewership. 3rd down and 10 from the 23-yard line.
Got to be careful with the football right here. If you're Eric Price, you're in field goal range.
And keep an eye on Doug Britton here on the 5 wide receiver set. It's going to be some slants. Price will throw middle. The pass is deflected and incomplete again. As Wonder was the intended receiver.
Yeah.
And Vegas will have to settle for a field goal.
And this time they brought the safety down in a box again. Guess right. It was 90-yard slants, and they deflect the ball away, going to force a field goal attempt of about 40 yards.
Doug Britton has 4 catches on 7 targets. Other than that, every other receiver is 0 out of 5 so far in this game. Scott Johnson also has a catch for 3 yards. From the right hash, this kick is going to go up, and it is good. From 39 yards away, Vegas ties the game 10 apiece.
A tie ball game at 10 apiece with 8:38 left in the first half, Ramos, and so far, both defenses have played well.
Yes, they have, and that's been a common trend here in the SFL. Defenses are playing really, really well. In the other game, Vancouver and Minnesota 13-0. Minnesota with 80 yards of offense in the first half.
Wow. Vancouver's played defense in back-to-back weeks very well.
As this kick will go up from inside the end zone, goes Dave Axis. He will return it just to the 23-yard line, and Vegas will try to make another stop. Let's send it to Cam for a game break update. Cam?
Yeah, let's add on to that, Ramos. Johnny Reno in the first 3 weeks had 11 total incompletions. He has 9 in the first half, and Minnesota getting blanked on the road. Reno struggling. Colin Hart, 1 carry for 2 yards. Back to you guys.
Oh, wow.
Hard to win many games with that discrepancy, as Patterson will throw the ball and Nakai goes out of bounds. And it's going to be 2nd and 10.
No one open. Smart decision to check it down, but you just like to see him check it down a bit quicker so Pseudo can cut up field and pick up positive yardage.
10-10 here with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Both defenses have played extremely well. And we have an offset I formation, 4-4 defense for Vegas. It's going to be a throw. Patterson to the outside. Drury cannot make the tackle. Nakai breaks another one and gets it to the 30-yard line for a good game.
He couldn't make the tackle, and neither could, I believe that was Chris Mago over there trying to get him down also. Little Nakai is a little guy, but he packs a punch.
That he does. 39 with the tackle right there. Itera, actually. 3rd down and 3. Offset I formation. 12 personnel. Handoff to the outside. Nakai trying to get to the sticks.
My goodness.
Will not.
Wow.
Mango makes the tackle.
Man, someone get that clip to his agent. Talk about bringing a man down. He had an offensive line in front of him. And normally in situations like that, DBs tend to make business decisions, Ramos. But he stayed strong, got up there, got his shoulder pad low, and brought Pseudo to the ground to force this punt.
That's the 5th solo tackle by Chris Magle here in the first half. As San Diego will have to punt it away again to Doug Britton. Another solid punt. This one to the 31-yard line and no return, just to the 32 by Doug Britton.
Man, that gunner was hauling downfield Ramos to make that tackle.
Yes, he was. So far, the over-under for this game projected at 64.5, 20 points here through 1.5 quarters. 3 wide receiver set for Price and company. He will throw. The pass to the outside goes to Johnson. Johnson makes the guy miss.
Look at
Only
that.
right here 4.
There are 6 San Diego Mavericks over there to make the tackle. Ramos, talk about teamwork. My goodness.
Magnet to the ball carrier as 6 different players in the vicinity just for a 4-yard gain. I formation for Eric Price and company. Scott Johnson, 4 carries, 8 yards. Price with a hard count. He will hand the ball off to Johnson and maybe a pickup of 2 to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, for a moment there, he had a crack through the armor of that San Diego defense, but they did a great job of corralling him from behind. 3rd down and 4.
Both quarterbacks struggling so far. Eric Price, 6 of 14. Patterson, 9 of 15. Both quarterbacks with a touchdown and a pick. Price goes and throws deep. The pass incomplete. Everything deep is being well covered as Tanner Hendricks deflects the pass.
Tanner Hendricks and Tom Krieg were last week's Week 3 Cold Dogs of the Week. Both had 2 interceptions. Both had an interception return for a touchdown, and the defense for San Diego helped them win that game. And so far, they're out here again making a statement.
Back deep to punt this one is Dustin McCrack. This one has a very high punt fielded by Axis, and he will not go anywhere. 4.3 of hang time. Both punters doing a really good job. Neutralizing those punt returners.
4.3, that is Pro Bowl right there. My goodness.
Yes, it is. I mean, you look at it, you know, Dustin McCrack, 5 times All-Star in his 8 seasons. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Split backs formation for the Mavericks. They will hand the ball off, and that's going to be Bravado with a carry, 3-yard pickup to the 27.
Had him corralled for about a 1-yard gain, but he was able to get around the defender and pick up an extra 2.
It's an interesting game so far, Eddie. We were expecting a lot of offense. Instead, those defenses are clamping down. The Fury around, the Fury around with 80 yards of offense. San Diego with about 150. As Nakai will get the handoff and maybe 2 more on the play. Good open field tackle by the Fury defense.
Yeah, my defensive coordinator used to tell us to hold them up. Anytime you had a ball carrier wrapped up and you got defenders on the way, don't bring them down. Hold them up, and hopefully the next guy coming can strip the football.
3rd down and 4. 3 wide receiver set. And a nickel defense for the Fury as this pass by Patterson is deflected and almost picked off again by Drury. And it's another 3 and out for the Mavs.
Both these defenses thus far have stepped up to the plate and answered the call thus far. Scar Patterson came into this game playing like an MVP candidate, and Vegas right now is making him look human.
Ramsey back deep to punt this one. The rookie. Doug Britton deep to return it.
Biff Markham is in the SFL YouTube chat saying we need to avoid Dave Drury. Oh, that was almost blocked.
Yes, it was, and Britton with a little bit more room on this one to return it, but just 3 yards on that return. 1st and 10 at the 35 with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
I wouldn't ever say to not be aggressive, but anytime you got a guy like Doug Britton back there, I'd be hesitant to call for a punt block. I'd be trying to set up the protection to get him going to the end zone.
Yeah, I agree. 3 wide receiver set for the Fury. to throw. Price, the pass caught by Johnson, and he's got 2 on the play.
Did you see how fast number 56 for San Diego came over there to make that tackle? My goodness, talk about closing speed.
Yes, sir. Mason Kirby, 3 targets, no catches. Prince Wonder, 3 targets, no grabs either. This is going to be an offset I formation, maybe another stretch play. 3-4 defense for the Mavs. They will throw, actually. Price, deep drop back, the pass caught, and John Blades has his first catch of the game for a first down.
And already in this first half, we've seen more 7-step drops from Vegas than you will see for Arizona throughout half the season.
Yep.
They are not afraid to throw the ball downfield.
They really aren't, as this is going to be 4 wide receiver set. Price will throw. Price to the outside, knocked away, and could have been picked off again.
San Diego has had a number of possibilities and to make interceptions, unable to come up with that one. And should they, I don't even want to say it yet because it's so young in the game, but man, that's their 6th pass deflection already, and we aren't at halftime yet.
They're everywhere. Another 3-4 defense showing here for the San Diego Mavericks. Looks like almost man-to-man coverage here on the wide.
Single safety high.
Yep. Price goes to the outside, and this is going to be incomplete. It was man-to-man coverage.
Yeah. And I tell you what, Tanner Hendricks, he did not have a safety behind him, but he showed zero fear and broke on the ball as soon as Eric Price let it go. That is impressive. You don't see a lot of cornerbacks out there making that kind of play with no safety help behind them.
Yep. Gamble for that one, and it paid dividends. 5 wideouts this time. Price to throw. Price goes deep again, and the pass is caught. A laser to the outside for a first down.
And at that time, it took a double move to get him open. That was a post corner route. Tanner Hendricks was not fooled, but it just took him a bit too long to get over there.
Let's take a look at route from Mason Kirby going to the outside, and beautifully thrown ball. Could have just a perfect throw.
And
first down and 10.
I thought it was a double move. It's actually just a corner route, but he used his body beautifully to shade Tanner away from the football.
That he did. 4 wide receivers. Offset single back this time.
Tight bunch.
There's going to be a run to the outside. Scott Johnson with a juke move in the spin for a first down and more. 1st and goal, Vegas.
And that time they got Scott Johnson out in space with a dime defense, only 1 linebacker on the field, and they were able to get him to the outside, away from the left defensive end, out in space, and Scott Johnson makes him pay.
Wow, really tough to, tackle a finesse back in space to the outside. 1st and goal at the 10. 3 wide receiver set for the Fury. 3-3 defense for San Diego. They will hand the ball off again and stood up at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Fred San Diego out again, but this time they counter with 3 linebackers to help those 3 defensive linemen to corral Scott Johnson for no gain. 2nd down and goal for They love
Vegas.
this triple bunch set. Excuse me, four receivers on the field.
Yep. Price to the outside, incomplete again. Tight coverage by the Mavs. 3rd and goal.
This secondary, Pink Lisa, this secondary for San Diego, Ramos, is very impressive. My goodness, no wonder they don't have a problem putting these guys on islands.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, they allow the players to go bomb, man-to-man. Just play hard coverage. 5 wideouts in a confined space. Look out, Eddie.
Yeah, look out.
Price throwing inside, incomplete. Wonder the intended receiver, and a crushing hit by the linebacker. 4th and goal.
Yeah, that time they came with 90-yard slants again. Both safeties stayed back deep, but unfortunately for Vegas, made the wrong read, and Freddie Trammell gets the pass deflection to force this field goal attempt.
from 26 yards out. Rage will try to put it between the uprights. This kick by Rage is up and good to give Vegas the lead again, 13-10.
13-10, they have the lead. A similar score over in the Minnesota-Vancouver game. In Vancouver, they are currently holding a 13-3 lead.
2 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the second quarter. So Axis will have another shot to return this one. This one is a kick to the goal line. Axis on the return, past the 20, and to the 25 he goes. The San Diego Mavericks said it's very dangerous. They can throw the ball all over the yard. So 2:13 with 3 timeouts is a world of time.
A world of time, like you said, with all 3 timeouts to their disposal. Don't blink, don't bother getting up. You have to go grab your popcorn and use the restroom because there's a lot of time for this offense to strike, and it doesn't take much.
3 wide receivers and a tight end in a bunch.
Triple bunch.
That it is. The pass to the inside is caught for a first down. As Robo makes the catch.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Nice play to set up this drive.
13-10 Vegas over San Diego. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Simulation Football League, presented by 8 p.m. Music on YouTube.
A name we have not called yet, and I don't want to jinx it, but Max Jackson has yet to have his name called today.
That he has. 4 linemen, 3 linebackers, and a safety right there on the box as Privado gets the handoff for a pickup of 4. Impact Monday this week heads to Portland, where the surprising and windless Florida Storm are desperate for a win against the Fleet. Sailing on a high after the win in LA last weekend. Join Cameron Irvine and Paul Sarr for this week in the SFL pregame, and then at the Evo 9X Stadium for the call. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, only on SFL YouTube. This pass by Patterson throws deep, and the pass is caught.
Wow. And initially, it didn't look like he had anywhere to go, as his initial receiver, the one he was looking at, B.E. Robo, got bumped off his route. And for a moment there, I thought there was nowhere to go, but Scar Patterson, showing us the quarterback he is, finds his receiver and moves the chains again.
They don't go into the no huddle, but they are in a hurry-up huddle offense. Patterson will throw. The pass goes middle and somehow caught.
Somehow.
For another first down. 55 seconds to go and counting. Patterson will throw again. Patterson goes inside. The pass knocked away.
Wow. It was knocked away indeed, and for a moment there, I thought they were going to make a play on the ball as number 19 for San Diego had a shot at that, but did not make an effort to pick it up.
Good thing for San Diego is that the clock stops with 48 seconds to go. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Looks weird seeing Axis wearing number 19.
It does. Hey, the sleeves are still there, though.
They are.
3 wideouts and a tight end. Patterson will throw. Patterson to the outside. That's caught. Nakai, can he get out of bounds? No, he cannot, but 9-yard gain on the play. 3rd and inches coming up, and San Diego calls a timeout.
And it seems like just a moment ago, they received the kickoff and started this drive deep in their own end, and they are already on Vegas' 16-yard line. This San Diego offense is prolific.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, they can just put the points up on you in the yards.
Dave said he didn't want to get hurt. That's why he didn't dive for that ball.
From the I formation, the guy gets the hand up, and I don't think he got it, Eddie.
He did not get it. It's going to be 4th down and inches. 39 seconds left to go, Ramos. If you were the head coach for San Diego, do you go for it? You got 2 timeouts left, or do you settle for 3?
I will tie the game.
Excuse me, 1 timeout left.
Yeah, 1 timeout left. I will tie this ball game, honestly. I will kick the field goal.
I probably would too.
Yeah, like you just didn't get it from 3rd and inches, and what makes you think that you can get it on 4th and inches? I guess. kick goes up, and it is going to be good from 32 yards out. We have another tie ball game, 13 apiece.
13 apiece. It's back, not an even again, but don't get too comfortable yet. Don't head to the restrooms just yet, as Doug Britton is about to receive this kickoff.
35 seconds. I mean, you don't even need a kickoff return. You know, if you can get it to like the 40-yard line, you're in prime field position. Britton will have a chance from the 10. Goes on the return. Doug Britton with a couple of spin moves. He gets it to the 29-yard line. Good job by San Diego's kick coverage.
He received a shot in the shoulder. I thought it was going to take him down. So let's see what Vegas does here on first down. They've been involved in a lot of 7-step drops here early on.
3 wide receivers, so maybe they'll still stay aggressive. Price to throw. Price to the outside. Scott Johnson gets it to the edge. Another spin move. Scott Johnson gets 9, doesn't get out of bounds.
Didn't get out of bounds.
With 18 seconds to go, we may see a couple plays from the Fury. Price to throws, land, the pass, caught. 9 seconds. They will call a timeout and just call the Hail Mary, I think.
That looked like a face mask, I thought.
Almost as Vegas calls their first timeout of the half. And they'll set up the Hail Mary.
Damon, in that Minnesota-Vancouver game, and Vancouver has just stretched their lead. It is now 20-3, Vancouver, to start the fourth quarter.
One more quarter to go on that one. 10:53 left. Hail Mary for Vegas. Prize, no blocking. No blocking. Down he goes.
My goodness. And I'm sure the offensive line coach is very disappointed with that lack of effort.
Caldwell gets the sack.
That was a
We go for the half, tied at 13. Your thoughts on the first half?
Both defenses came to play thus far, Ramos, in a game in which Jack's data was predicting 64 total points combined. A lot of football left, but these defenses got to be proud.
That they do. 11 minutes left. All 11 minutes here in the third quarter and 11 in the fourth. We'll see if they can put more points up on the board. 2 touchdowns combined and 4 field goals as Doug Britton returns this one to the 29 and a crushing hit.
Crushing hit indeed. San Diego's defense came to play, but so did their special teams unit, keeping Doug Britton in check. 135 total yards for Vegas. My goodness.
It's been tough sledding out there as the San Diego Mavericks will have a 3-3 defense on the field. Look for the play action. There it is. Price outside. It's caught. Britton 9 yards.
And that time he did a great job of pressing the corner. He never gave the inclination he's going to break to the outside. Great route running by Doug Britton. He had to respect the deep passing threat that he is. Let up on that and gave Doug Britton the out.
Second down and 1 yard to go at the 38-yard line. They will go in the shotgun formation. Maybe another play action and a deep throw here, Eddie.
They like to start a go out of this play, too. And there it is. Oh!
They go outside to Scott Johnson, and he is wide open for a first down.
They had to respect that stutter go. It's in their playbook every week, and they victimized me on it a number of times as the DBs continue to bite on it. But San Diego stayed true, stayed home, and forced them to check the ball down.
First down and 10. 2 wide receivers and a tight end. Flex to the outside. Handoff goes to Johnson. Thunderman and company make the tackle for a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard pickup. Vegas trying to stay ahead of the chains. Scott Johnson has really not been involved offensively in the run game for Vegas early on. Let's see if that changes in the second half, as he only has 8 carries thus far.
62.6 quarterback rating for Price so far in this game. It's been
tough
sledding. Yeah, for sure. Price outside. The pass is going to be caught.
Oh my
Roberts with the
goodness.
first catch of the game, breaks 2 tackles, well, 1.5, and gets it to the 35.
He's another man that looks like he has on big shoulder pads, as he's able to break that tackle and turn a 5-yard gain until about 15. Oh,
Mason Kirby just gets in the way, but not enough for
yeah.
Hendricks to not make the tackle.
He's a receiver, so I don't expect too much effort out of him in that regard.
Hey, he gets paid for catching the
That's
football.
right.
Hashtag business decision, I guess.
Yes.
First down and 10. Offset single back. Hand off to the outside. Johnson. Nowhere. Man, that's the 3rd time Thunderman gets him in the backfield on that play.
Thunderman has making a living in the backfield. And on that previous play, that reminded me of Deion Sanders. When he got to the Hall of Fame, he once said his job was to stay in front of his guy. His job wasn't to tackle running backs.
Second down and 10 yards to go. 3 wide receivers to the outside. The run is going to go to Johnson, and Johnson gets 7 on the play. Good carry by Skojo.
They ran a strong trap out of tight trips. Don't see a lot of SFL teams do that.
Yeah, because you don't have the numbers, right? Like, you have 3 players on the left, you go to the right, and pay dividends that time. Pro formation, pro set. On a 3rd and 3. Price to throw.
Goodness.
Price to the
my
outside.
goodness.
Caught by Doug Britton for a pickup of about 15 yards.
And I don't want to exaggerate, Ramos, but did you see how fast once he got to the top of the route, he cut to the outside so quick. Very tough for a safety to read that.
Yeah. It wasn't a full-on corner route. It was more of an
delay
outside
to it.
slant.
Yeah, it surprised me.
Yep. 3 wide receiver set. Again, Skojo offset to the right.
Doubles right.
3-3 defense for San Diego. They will throw. Price passes middle, and 2 receivers in the area.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
I think there was 90 tight end out. I forget the terminology behind it, but yeah. 2 receivers in the area, and that's a disaster against the San Diego secondary.
Yes, indeed. Second down and 10 yards to go from the 11. A tough situation for the offense here.
Yes.
You can still get a first down, but the field is condensed. The throw, Price outside, caught. Mason Kirby gets it to the 5, 6-yard pickup.
And that time, San Diego's secondary gave him a big cushion of about 10 yards. Vegas read it beautifully, hit Kirby on the out.
3rd down and 4 yards to go from the 5. Can still get a first down technically in this situation. 3 wide receivers, tight end to the left. Scott Johnson also on the left.
Doubles left.
They will throw. The pass is going to be caught for a touchdown. For a touchdown is Mason Kirby, and the Vegas Fury go up 19-13.
It was a beautiful route. It was great defense, but just better offense as San Diego read it beautifully, brought the safety down in the box to help support it, but he did not allow the the safety to cut him off and get in front of him. You never want a DB to cut off the route and get in front of you because bad things happen. Kirby recognized it, cut his route off, and flattened it out. Touchdown, Vegas.
Now, we already saw a 17.5-point favorite go down as Canton defeated London. This time, the Las Vegas Fury up 7 against the Mavericks, also underdogs by 17.5 points.
And Biff was asking in the chat, did he cross the plane? I think he just did, but it wasn't by much.
It wasn't by much, but he did. The nose of the football right over the line. As Dave Axis will have another shot at returning this kick. From inside the end zone, Dave Axis will bring it back. Past the 20
nice
with a
move.
nice shoot to the 23.
Dave Axis is playing special teams like he never left the league. He was only gone for a season, but wow, he is showing no rust out there whatsoever in the special teams.
First down and 10 at the 23-yard line. They will show a tight bunch formation.
Triple bunch.
Triple bunch. There you go. Patterson will throw to the outside. Pass is caught wide open.
Wide open.
Wide open for third. Goes Madsen for a first down.
They gave Benji Madsen cushion out there as if he's a wide receiver. Someone, probably the defensive coordinator or the DB's coach to tell him, hey, that's a tight end. Get a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, young man.
Yep. Magel and company combined for the tackle. Max Jackson was involved. They now go in the power I formation. Goal line kind of set. This is going to be a handoff to the halfback. Maybe a gain of 1 as he goes down, 2nd and 9.
Tudo Nakai with nowhere to go. The running lanes he was getting early on in this game has started to bottle up a bit.
Split backs formation with 3 wide receivers, 20 personnel for the Mavericks. They will throw the ball. Patterson to the outside. That's Dave Axis with a grab. Pick up a 5.
And that could have been unnecessary roughness there,
Yes.
Ramos. He was on the ground already. These referees are letting them play. Educate the audience, Ramos. What do you mean when you say 20 personnel?
Yeah, 20 personnel is 2 backs and no tight ends.
Yep.
So whether that's 2 running back, well, in this case, running back and a fullback, no tight ends, 3 wide receivers. That's 20 personnel as Kyle Patterson, deep drop back pass to the outside. It's going to be incomplete. Could have been intercepted by Drury for a pick 6.
First mistake Drury made today. Well, first of all, great job of getting your hands on it. But, young man, you get 2 hands on it, and you're looking the ball in. Pick that ball up, young man.
Well, you know how the wide receiver said, you know, I don't get paid for blocking, I get paid for catching. Well,
Yeah.
Drury doesn't get paid for catching. He gets paid by tackling.
Otherwise, he'd be a tight end, but you're exactly
There you
right.
go. Or a safety.
Look out.
Yeah.
Oh.
My God. It's going to be a fair catch by Doug Britton at the 24-yard line. A very exciting game so far, Eddie.
Yes.
Like, unlike what we were expecting, maybe at this point we were expecting kind of like a 34-30 game.
Yeah.
But it's been very, very interesting so far.
Well, it's a division rival, you know, Vegas and San Diego, and they're fighting for prime position in the playoffs, despite it being only week 4. Anytime you're playing a division opponent, you know both teams are gonna come ready.
Yeah, these games count as 1 game and a half. You know, for tiebreakers, for all that good stuff. First down and 10. Another deep drop back prize. Has his man. Oh, nope. Intercepted.
No, he did not.
He did
He
not
was
have it,
never
man.
open. Did not have it, and I think that was 50 wide go again. I couldn't see, but
There you go.
that play tends to be the feast of phantom, and there's no outlet receiver to throw the ball to. It's a big 7-step drop. Both backs in the block, and he makes an ill-advised decision.
You know, it's like 50x deep outs, Eddie. If
Yeah.
your guy, if none of them are open, you're either throwing an interception or you're taking
Oh,
a
it's
big
sacked.
sack.
Yep.
First down and 10 with the ball at the 47-yard line. Another bunch formation. The pass goes to the outside. Benji Madsen again gets 12 on the play for a first down.
Benji Madsen caught that ball close to the sidelines, but showed the athleticism of a receiver as he was able to turn upfield and pick up an additional 5 yards. You know who gets away with that 50-wide goal very well is Vancouver. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, man. Just leave it to Andy Hamilton, I guess. First down and 10 yards to go with the ball at the 36. Patterson throws mid on the pass. It's incomplete. Madsen awkwardly falls to the ground.
Yeah, the pass seemed to be a bit behind them, and perhaps he and Scar wasn't not on the same page.
Second down and 10 with the ball at the 36. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
I'm not sure if Chad Rowland is in watching this game. He's scouting or what, because he's asking us what play that was.
Patterson will throw the pass. Middle.
Oh my goodness!
Jeez.
Scar Patterson is looking human today, Ramos.
Yes, he is. I mean, so far in this game, you take a look at Scar Patterson's numbers, 16 of 27. That's under 60% completion rate. And the QBR is under 80 points, which is very unlike Scar Patterson. Kudos to the Vegas defense. Look, bump coverage here on the slot receivers. Well, actually, they back off. The pass is going to be caught one of those slot receivers. Maybe they should have bumped him.
Maybe they should have. If you're up there, you might as well bump them.
Yep.
But they got a clean release and pick up the first down, move the chains. That's one thing that's very frustrating as a coach when you have guys down there. I mean, I know they're trying to focus on their man and focus on what's going on in the flats and stuff like that, but at least bump the guy, give your safeties a chance.
Another straight open formation. Patterson will throw inside.
Oh my goodness. Now that was a throw that we come accustomed to Scar Patterson making. Is this time Vegas brought the safety in a slot corner down the box, anticipating that route, and they completed it anyway.
First down and 10 yards to go. At the 12th.
Base bunch this time.
Yep, base bunch. Patterson will throw. Patterson to the outside. Is
oh my goodness.
By Mondavi for a gain of 8.
Oh, I don't know how Eagle came up with that catch.
My God.
The defender was all over him, wearing him like a suit, and somehow he had the concentration to bring that football in. My goodness.
Man. Those are the plays that take years of your life.
Absolutely.
Patterson will throw to the end zone. The pass caught somehow for a touchdown.
Scar Patterson, I don't know if someone in his family or his agent or who, maybe they heard us talking about him, and he said, you know what, I can show you better than I can tell you. He comes out here on this drive and made 3 throws despite having pinpoint coverage, blanketed all over these receivers, completes that pass, and now they are an extra point away from tying this game up.
Yes, they are. Scar Patterson's numbers looking much better. Up to 225. Well, make that about 230 in the game. The QBR up to almost 100 in just a few plays. And the kick is up and good. We have another tie here in this game. 20-20.
You can tell this is a divisional opponent these two are playing, and they are playing like it.
Yeah. You know, and that's why I thought the spread was too high. You know, just how I thought the London Canton game was too high. 17.5 in Canton. I thought that was a little bit too much. As you take a look at the updated numbers by both teams. Britton will return this one. And this is going to go just to the 29-yard line.
I'm waiting to see Doug Britton cut to the outside on these kickoff returns, but he continues to stay in the middle while the traffic is.
Eric Price up to about close to 200 yards, 17 of 32 passing, 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. He will check something at the line of scrimmage. He will throw. Price to the outside, and the pass is knocked away.
Yep.
Great coverage that time.
They seen that movie before. That's the third time they dialed it up, and the first time they caught him off guard. But, wow, look at that replay. Doug Britton gets to that corner as fast as DR Sim does. My goodness, great route running.
Britton and Kirby will be on the same side of the formation this time. With Jackson
Roberts. But they start to go again.
They may, or maybe a stretch play. Try to establish some run game. Well, it's actually
Fool
an
both of
inside
us.
run.
Yeah.
Scott Johnson with a gain of 8.
I was looking for that stutter go. That stutter go is hard to defend, and they've only dialed it up once so far today. Perhaps we'll see it again later.
Great job by the offensive line.
Yes.
Kudos to them. That's an absolute highway for Scojo to run through.
Yeah, it was. 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Weak
Offset I
twins.
formation. Price to throw deep, and the pass is picked off again.
Wow. And on that play, Ramos, I'm not going to blame the quarterback. That's on John Blades. You've got to shield yourself between the football and the defender there and come up with that 1st down. You a tight end, young man.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. You know, you have to use that 225 6'4 frame to your advantage. Zach Holdorf with 2 picks in this game. San Diego will go in a bunch again. Look for Benji Matson again. They will go with Benji Matson. The pass is caught for 5.
They've run that play about 4 or 5 times now, and Vegas has yet to defend it.
Yeah, they're playing off coverage.
Yep.
In those nickel packages, and Benji Matson is taking advantage of that. 2nd down and 5. As you take a look at B Robo's numbers, 5 grabs, 80 yards. Offset I formation. Patterson will hand the ball off to Nakai.
Great blocking.
Great blocking, as you said, and a ton of room for Nakai to run. 1st down.
And Dave Drury may have just saved a touchdown.
Yeah, he may just have great blocking, great seal. Drury, big hit.
Yeah.
Jake Drury.
In open space, open field, that's hard to do.
Yes,
Can't
indeed.
quite get his shoulder squared, and he still comes up with that tackle.
Right. 1st down and 10 with the ball at the 41. They may give it to Nakai again up the middle. The safety again creeping up at the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Nakai. And Dave Drury has his number.
Yes, he does.
1-yard pickup.
I think the next time these two teams meet, should it be in San Diego, someone might pay to have someone slip something into his pregame meal to get him off the field.
Oh my God. 2nd down and 9 yards to go with the ball at the 40-yard line. Patterson will throw. Patterson inside. The pass caught by Robo, and a huge hit again.
Yeah.
Guided by Sean Allen.
And Vegas anticipated such a route, brought the safety down near the box, but great pass protection allowed him to get to the next level and complete the pass.
San Diego in scoring position with about a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. We've seen a tremendous ball game so far on offense and defense for both teams. Look for the slants here, Eddie. Maybe Benji Matson on a slant here.
Empty. Oh, goodness.
Well, Scar Patterson will actually go outside, and the pass is caught by Mondavi. Great toe drag swag by Eagle.
Crossing routes all over the field. That's very difficult to defend in man coverage, as Vegas was doing right there. And without a pass rush, you're just a sitting duck.
2nd down and 2 yards to go. Look for another carry. I think you have to establish a little bit of a run game, maybe to Bravado. We've not seen anything from Bravado in quite some time. And there he goes for a
There he
first down.
goes.
15-yard line. Good move of the chains for San Diego. Miss any SFL action? Want to fast forward your SFL experience? Check out highlights of SFL games on the SFL YouTube channel and on Highlight Nation provided by Victor's Valiant, YouTube's premier sports highlight marker. Subscribe to Highlight Nation and Victor's Valiant on YouTube for all your college football and basketball highlight needs. 3 wide receiver set for San Diego this time. Patterson
Man
checks
up.
something on the line. He will throw the pass to the outside. Caught. It's Robo again for 5.
Yeah, the corners were playing up, but they had inside leverage. And for a moment there, I thought they were going to try and take that away. But once the ball was snapped, they backed out of there and made it an easy conversion.
2nd down and 5 yards to go with the ball at the 8-yard line. Perhaps the last play here of the 3rd quarter. Bunch formation again. Patterson will throw inside, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Itera inside the end zone. That's a touchback.
And I think that's going to be also, I'm not sure if that ball hit the defender who was running. Let's look at this on a replay. Yeah, I think the defender actually just shielded him. He couldn't quite find the football. It gets deflected, and Vegas comes up with a big interception.
Monster play for the Vegas defense. As the San Diego offense will come away empty after that long possession. 1 second left, last play now of the game, of the third quarter, sorry, for Vegas. Or for defense.
Oh
for
my
San
goodness,
Diego.
look out.
Look out. Completely wide open is Doug Britton, past the 30 to the 20, to the 10, the 5, breaks the tackle, and scores a touchdown.
And they've been dialing this play up all game, and you would think that San Diego would have gotten used to it by now, but this time they come up lined up right on the line of scrimmage, daring Vegas to throw the ball deep. And this is a track meet, as I said. It's only a matter of time before Doug Britton, this offense got going. And San Diego a moment ago was about to make this a 7-point lead. Vegas turns that missed opportunity into fortune for themselves, and now they sit with a 7-point lead, extra point pending.
Or at least 3. That's at least a 10-point swing after that interception.
Oh, look out.
That rage will get it away. The holder got destroyed on that one.
Yeah, he did. The backup quarterback was almost out of this game, and should Eric Price get hurt, the running back would be in for him.
Fury 27, San Diego 20. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube. Put your 12s, 86s, 68s up in the chat. So we are ready to kick the fourth quarter off. 27-20, a great ball game here on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Dave Axis will return it, gets to the outside and gets crushed at the 22.
Waiting for a game break as that Minnesota-Vancouver game has gone final, and Vancouver walks away with a 23-13 victory at home over Minnesota.
Yep.
Great
Sunday
bounce
on
back
SFL.
win for them.
Yes, indeed. Sunday on SFL YouTube, a pair of much-improved 2-1 teams do battle down the bayou when Ryan Roosevelt and the Indianapolis Ramblers head south to take on the Randy Squarebush and the Louisiana Revolution. Kickoff is at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time, only on SFL YouTube, as this pass to B Robo goes for a first down.
Did you see that? That was both defensive ends lined on the ball, standing up, and both of them backed out of there when the ball was hiked.
Yeah, that's Bear defense, trying to catch the San Diego offense off guard, but didn't pan out at that time.
I've never seen it before. That's crazy.
1st and 10 with the ball at the 39. Flatbacks formation for San Diego. They will throw. Pass to the outside.
Oh, wow.
Foiled by Mondavi for a 9-yard gain.
I believe Eagle caught that ball with his left hand,
Yes.
falling out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
Very much so, as San Diego will have a second and very short. Offset eye. 2 tight end set. Oh, stretch play to the outside, maybe to the top. It's actually a power roll.
Yeah.
And great job by the linebacker, Dave Drury.
Dave Drury did not allow number 61 to get out in front of him. He was trying to get over there and set the block, but Dave Drury read it and did not, sometimes defensive coaches, they tell you, just trust what you see. He saw the guard pulling, ran right over there and made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 3 yards to go with the ball at the 46-yard line. 3 wide receivers set for San Diego. They will throw to the outside. Nakai will not have the space.
No.
As Magel and company make the tackle, and it's 4th down again for the Mavs.
Yeah, and you'd like to see Scar have a little bit more patience and let those routes develop. Perhaps something opens up, but now they're going to be forced to punt this ball away on the wrong side of the 50.
Back deep to return is again Doug Britton, and let's see if San Diego can pin them deep with their star punter.
They continue to come after the punter.
They do. This is going to be fielded at the 19, and a nice return by Britton to the 24-yard line. APM Music is on Rival Music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. 3 wide receiver set for Eric Price and company.
Stretch.
Now the handoff to the outside.
Oh,
Leon
wow.
Thunderman at that time, and what a tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, he just saved a touchdown because had he not made that tackle, Vegas is dancing in the end zone.
Yes, they are, and again, it wasn't even Leon Thunderman who's been covering that play all game. It was the other linebackers. 7-yard pickup still for the Fury. Power O formation or power play, rather.
Yeah.
This is going to be Scott Johnson with another good carry and a first down.
Yeah, now they're starting to get Scott Johnson involved. You get that passing game going as a deep threat. And next thing you know, both safeties are sitting back, and now you're going against 7. You get more opportunities to make plays out of the run game.
First down and 10 yards to go from the 35. Offset eye again. Pro set. Price to throw. Price throws middle. The pass is picked. Picked by Leon Thunderman, and San Diego gets a monster play on defense.
I think that was Leon Thunderman again. It was on the interception. Not sure what Eric was looking at as he was standing literally in front of what his intended receiver was going. And San Diego gets a great opportunity to put points on the board as they're going to have excellent start field position.
You cannot give San Diego the ball in plus territory. They're going to make you pay. 3 wide receiver set, and the tight end to the right side of the formation. Scar Patterson changing something at the line of scrimmage. He will throw. The pass to the outside is going to be caught. Turning upfield is Mondavi for 7.
Great route running by Eagle. As you can see him at the top of the route. Break out of there and pick up the significant yardage. They're going to be 2nd and 3. Oh, wow. Just outside of his. My goodness.
Just
threading
barely.
the needle.
From inside field goal range this time, even though I don't know if San Diego will even try the field goal if it comes down to that. Split backs formation. We've seen Bravado get the ball on this formation before, and he gets it again. Bravado for a first down and way more to the 20-yard line, 9-yard pickup.
And I think that was the center who was out in front of him leading the way.
Yep. There it is.
7 carries for 34 yards for a fullback. I mean, talk about making the most out of your opportunities.
Yes.
Reminds me of the game last week when Minnesota's fullback, Chris Komasak, had about 19 carries, I believe.
A lot for a fullback.
Yeah.
12 personnel this time. Patterson to the outside, caught, and getting upfield is the tight end for a pickup of 12. Give him 13 yards. Adam Williams with a catch.
And I thought they had a shot at B.E. Robo running a skinny post, but the safety was over the top waiting for him. So great job, great patience by Scar Patterson.
First and goal at the 7-yard line. Williams, who has been used more as a blocking tight end so far in this game up to that last play. Lined up to the left. Patterson, hand the ball off to Bravado. 1-yard pickup.
2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. San Diego wants to take advantage of this great starting field position. Can they do it? 7 combined turnovers in this game.
Yes, you take a look at the updated numbers. Both teams over 300. San Diego approaching 400. 3 wide receiver set and a tight end. Handoff to the outside. Nakai gets the space. Touchdown.
And I couldn't see who the slot receiver was, but he just laid out the Las Vegas defender there, and Suda walks in, and they are an extra point away from tying this ball game up.
And that was, well, Madsen gets a great block, and then Axis gets a great block as well on the outside. And one more time.
We got a tie ball game, yeah, one more time. But I guess Divas blocked too.
Yeah. Suda Nakai, 50-plus yards rushing in this game with a touchdown. It hasn't been flashy, but it's been effective ever since that fumble in the first play. And we are tied at 27.
The offenses were pretty much playing to a stalemate in the first half, but they have both come out cooking here in this second half.
Yeah. And now the underbatters are kind of sweating, Eddie.
Yeah, they are. And Dave X is in the chat saying he doesn't mind blocking as long as he doesn't get hurt again.
It goes away. Doug Britton is going to bring it back from the 10-yard line. Britton past the 20. Cannot get to the outside, just gets to the 28.
This is our fourth time today this game has been tied. You can tell this is a division rivalry.
Tough division, the West.
5 wide receivers on first down. Look out. Corners are playing back. Got to be careful.
Yeah. Price to throw. Price goes deep on the corner. The pass picked off.
Yep. Saw it coming.
Yep.
We saw it coming. They're sitting back. They line up on 5 wide receivers on first down. Tanner Hendricks, continuing his all-star season, picks this ball off, and San Diego a moment ago was down 7. Now they tied this game up, and now with 6 minutes left in change, let's see if they try to make some clock off of this and put up points again.
Yeah, that sadly also was a poor throw, thrown to the inside instead of the outside.
His 5th interception thrown on the day.
Ooh. Running the ball to the outside is Nakai, and pushed backwards by Magel. They're going to give him forward progress to the 49, only a 1-yard loss.
Max Jackson cleans up the mess. First time he called his name today, but what a great time to do it. Tackle for a loss. They got a favorable spot on that tackle, too. Only a loss of a yard.
Yeah, I mean, to a point, if you're a DB, Eddie, and you know about this, if we don't call your names because you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
This pass is going to be caught as Jackson gets the tackle for a gain of 8. Axis with a catch.
And Max Jackson, I tell you what, he was trying to jar that ball loose, did everything he could to do so, but great job by Axis holding on to it.
3rd down and 3 with the ball at the 41. Offset single back this time. Patterson to throw. Patterson throws to the outside. It's incomplete.
Great individual effort there by this Las Vegas defense. I thought that was a great completion, a great throw. Shad Allen, former Arizona Scorpion, standing up and making his presence felt.
Wow, it was a sidearm throw, but at the same time, he got some air on that one. Special arm talent, but a great job by the defense to knock it loose, and they will have to punt it here on 4th and 3. And now it's San Diego's opportunity to pin them deep inside the 5. Let's see if they can do it. This ball kicked right through the middle of the field. It will bounce at the 4 and into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, in situations like that, you know, I've never been a punter, but you think you want to get that ball just a little bit higher. Don't worry about kicking it so much deep. Just get it inside the 10 and let your defense go to work. But unfortunately for them, unable to do so, Vegas going to start this drive on the 20-yard line.
4:49 left in regulation from the 12 personnel. 3-4 defense for San Diego.
Tight triple.
Price will
Look out.
throw,
Oh.
so goes down. Man, Caudill got there in a hurry.
Yeah, in a hurry. And now maybe we are seeing why Vegas doesn't bother with so many three-step drops. As soon as he got that back foot planted, he was hitting the turf. My goodness.
And now Vegas will kind of go a little bit of hurry up. It's not a no huddle, but they hurry to the line. 5 wide receivers.
5 wide receivers. Bring the safety down.
Could have been intercepted by Hall.
Nate Hall dropped what would have been probably a pick 6, as there's no one between him and the goal line but big 300-plus pound offensive lineman. Should he come up with that one? Oh, my goodness. I can't believe he dropped it.
3rd and 14. Wow. We'll see 4 wideouts from the offset single back this time. Price to throw. Price steps up in the pocket. The pass caught. And going past midfield is Doug Britton to the 40, to the 35. Chased down at the 20-yard line. What a great play by the quarterback.
What a great play. And for a moment there, I thought it was an ill-advised decision, as San Diego had 2 safeties back, including Nate Hall, the free safety, and somehow he splits the defenders. Nate Hall makes an ill-advised attempt to make the tackle there, and he allows the receiver to get past him, and it's a catch-and-run situation. Vegas capitalizes off of it, and now they are in scoring range.
One of the biggest plays of the game for either team, as Doug Britton is gashing this defense.
Yeah.
For 229 and 2 touchdowns. From the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. Look for the post route to the inside guy. I think that's Wonder. Price throws it to Wonder. The pass is intercepted. The pass intercepted. That had no chance, Eddie. One of the worst passes of the game.
One of the worst passes of the game after making one of the best passes of the game. And I believe that was Split Kings, Ramos, with the tight end in the backfield for pass protection. Not sure what he was looking at, but this secondary for San Diego continues to show improve. Eric Price having one of his worst days as a pro.
6 interceptions so far in this one, and yet the game is tied at 27.
Somehow.
5 wide receivers set. Look, bottom of your screen, Eddie.
Yeah.
Bottom of your screen. Look for that corner route. Look for that
and
corner
there
route.
it is.
Look for that
Got
corner
him.
route. The pass is caught. Eagle Mondavi with a big gain.
You called it. Once again, inside leverage on these corners with no safety help over there. You want to shade him to the inside, Ramos. Force him to your help. Or either that or extend the route to take for him to get there. They don't. And he's lined up too close to the line of scrimmage. Eagle Mondavi catches that ball at his highest point. And Vegas is lucky that's not a catch and run situation.
Yes, they are. 1st down and 10 at the 34-yard line. The clock keeps running. 3:15 and counting. Man-to-man coverage by Vegas. This pass by Patterson inside is caught for another 1st down to Robo.
Another great throw on his inside shoulder, and B.E. Robo is having himself a day today.
1st and 10 at the San Diego 48-yard line. And, you know, you can run it here. I mean, the clock is on your side now that you're in this side of the field with the game tied. They will pass it instead. The pass to the outside is caught by Madsen. Gets to the outside. And a crushing hit by Max Jackson.
Max Jackson, my goodness. Laying the wood. You see him lower his shoulder and bring Brinzy Madsen to the turf.
Max Jackson has a monopoly of all-star games. I mean, he doesn't allow any strong safety to get in, man.
No, not even me.
8 all-star games for Max Jackson in 11 seasons. One of the best to ever do it.
Free play.
Offside, free play. The pass to the inside is caught by Mondavi into field goal range. This penalty will be declined.
This penalty will be declined. It's going to be marked at about the 30-yard line. And right now, San Diego, they want to eat up this clock as much as they can and not allow Vegas much time left.
The Mavs indeed declined the penalty. The ball will be put at the 31-yard line for the Mavericks. And this is a situation, Eddie, where you just have to control the clock.
Yep.
you know, run the ball at least to get it to the 2-minute warning.
Yep. Right now, Sudo and Mateo should be heavily involved in the game plan.
They should, but they are going into the bunch set again.
Yeah, triple bunch.
Single back formation. The throw, the pass to the outside is caught by Robo for a pickup of 4, gets out of bounds.
So they're going to gain 4 yards, but they're going to stop the clock, which is favorable for Vegas.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 6. I think you got to run it once at least to get it to the 2-minute warning, but they're going to go in the shotgun again. We are shelled by the defense here.
Yeah, the safety is down in the box. Not sure why.
Patterson to throw. Patterson deep in the pass. Picked off! Picked off, being returned past the 20, past the 30. Look out! Past the 40.
Out. Oh!
And great tackle.
That was a touchdown saving tackle. I couldn't see who was chasing him, but I thought he had a beat on him, but he actually dove and missed. And when he missed, I thought he was taking that to the house, Ramos, but we just talked about it a moment ago. He was lined up about a yard off the line of scrimmage. And for him to turn around, get back on his horse, locate the football, and pick it off, that is a primetime play by a primetime player.
Yeah, he baited him to that one.
Yes, he did.
It reminds you of some plays that Ed Reed used to do back in the day.
When he fooled Peyton Manning on that one play.
Yes. 1st and 10 at midfield. Play action throw, the pass deep, and the pass caught.
Somehow
in tight coverage, Mason Kirby, and now Vegas is in field goal range.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, this game continues to impress. And you look at the stats for Vegas receivers. Doug Britton has over 200 yards receiving. No other receiver has over 100.
Mm-hmm. It's the 2-minute warning. Vegas 27, San Diego 27. Do not go anywhere. This is the Simulation Football League presented by 8 PM Music on YouTube. And don't leave the stream without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than just being a player. Join to check our content for teams and about the league created by the community. Participate in pick'em games, play SFL fantasy football, and test your skills in the survival pool. To join our server, visit simulationfl.net and click on the Discord icon on the menu. The SFL community, 2,000 strong. We will see you there, as this is going to be a holding, which is going to take them out of field goal range.
Yep. Talk about, oh my goodness, I'm not sure. First of all, we all saw it coming. They caught that strong trap play earlier today. They're trying to milk the clock, so San Diego read it. They knew it was coming. And talk about an ill-advised time for a 10-yard penalty.
Wow. 1st and 20 now with the ball at the 37. And Matt Rage is one of the best in the biz, but I'm not sure if he can do a 54-yarder here on outdoors. 5 wide receiver set. Price to throw, pump fake, the pass, middle, caught. What a clutch throw to get him inside field goal range as Prince Wonder finally gets a catch.
Finally gets a catch. He's been targeted a couple of times and dropped those opportunities. Catches this one, gets them back into field goal position. San Diego burns the timeout.
Yep. 2nd down and 8, and it's Vegas' opportunity to do what San Diego didn't, is run the ball at least once. Force San Diego to call a second timeout.
I don't think I've seen them run the ball in this set at all today. Let's see if they do here. Nope.
Deep drop back, the pass deep, and it's gonna be called for a touchdown.
50Z deep post. We haven't seen him call that play all game today out of this set. The only question is, did he get his feet in bounds? I think he did. What a great throw by Eric Price.
Great throw. Britton almost ran out of room.
Yeah.
We'll see if we have a booth review. It looked pretty good from the first.
Yeah, it looked good from here.
Yeah, it looked good from first glance. Wow, San Diego just overly aggressive playing in the flat. And Doug Brennan runs right past him as Doug Brennan by himself.
Yeah.
Has 2.5 bills in this game.
My goodness. Now, the only question remains, Ramos, is did they leave this high-powered San Diego offense too much time? There's 1:48 left, and they have 2 timeouts.
You may be right. 108 seconds, 2 timeouts for this offense. We'll see, man. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is one of the games of the week. One of the games of the week so far.
Absolutely. We've seen them close out the second quarter, Damon, and march. Why I keep calling you Damon? Ramos, and march downfield in about a minute and a half.
Wow. Dave Axis past the 25, well, just to the 25-yard line. As Max Jackson, he's been busy in the special teams department. 11 tackles quietly for Jackson. I mean, this is why he makes the All-Star game every freaking time.
There you go. That's the quietest 11 tackles I think I've ever been a part of.
We've mentioned his name like twice.
Exactly.
And he's got 11 tackles. 3 wide receivers, man-to-man coverage here. Look for the insides. Benji Madsen maybe on a slant or something. This is going to be a pass to the outside. Nakai, he needs to get out of bounds. He doesn't.
He does not.
Yeah, 6-yard pickup. Still a lot of time to go here in the fourth quarter. Patterson will throw. Patterson will throw the ball to the outside. Great catch, but held out of bounds is B. Robo.
Not quite sure what the safety was doing in that situation.
Patterson to throw. Patterson gets it to Benji Madsen for a first down.
Incredible throw.
Incredible throw indeed. As Patterson, I think he has to spike it here on 1st and 10. He doesn't. He will throw again to the outside. Robo, first down, gets out of bounds.
And gets out of bounds. And they have marched downfield here. There is still a minute left, and they're already at the Vegas 34-yard line. This offense is something to be reckoned with.
Yes, 4 bills for Scar Patterson in this game. Does have the 3 interceptions, but my goodness, 38 out of 52 so far in this game.
And now they're going empty.
Yeah, I mean, then we may see the slants here. That we do. The pass to the inside is intercepted!
Max Jackson been to the All-Star game about 1,938 times, showing us why we haven't called his name despite having 11 tackles coming into this fourth quarter, and he may have just sealed the deal. Now, San Diego does have 2 timeouts left, so with 57 seconds left, they may still get this ball back.
Especially if they decide to kneel down, and they do, Vegas. So, yeah, I mean, they will have the ball with like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
They're one.
They're going to force San Diego to call those last timeouts, and they're going to get the ball back with not much time left. But we'll see what they can do with it once they do get it.
Bubba Caudill with 2 sacks in this game. Really good game by the D tackle. Prize will take another knee.
So that's going to burn San Diego's last timeout. 54 seconds left. I imagine Vegas is going to run the ball here, but we've seen them come out in run sets before and pass the ball. So don't get too comfortable just yet.
I think they'll kneel it here, man. Yeah, I mean, once you have to commit to it. I mean, 3rd and 13. What are you gonna do? Run for 2 yards? I mean,
I don't know. Tell it to Queen City in week 1. But they do take the kneel there, and they're gonna milk this clock down. And San Diego is gonna get this ball back with about 7 seconds left. Ramos.
Yeah, because you have to account the hang time of the punter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why you gotta.
That's right, Pro Bowl punter, All-Star punter.
Yeah, an All-Star punter in McGrath. So he's gonna milk this all the way down to like 2 seconds left.
But San Diego's coming for this punt block, so look out.
Yeah. Look out, indeed. Down to 2 seconds. Come for it. They do not get to it though. Axis gets the punt and gets crushed with 8 seconds to go. San Diego will have 1, maybe 2 plays. You know, maybe you just do a quick out just to try to get you in a better Hail Mary position, and
I'm
Try to
very
touch
interested
it.
to see and what San Diego comes out here to try and put points on the board.
So they will go with 4 wideouts.
Yep.
Maybe a quick,
Quads.
yeah, maybe again a quick out. Try to put you at the 45 or something.
3-step drop.
Nakai needs
Get
to
out
get
of
out of
bounds.
bounds, man. Nakai.
He
gets out
does
of
got to bounce.
So yeah, at the 40-yard line, they will have a shot at a Hail Mary.
Yeah, for a moment there, I was thinking the worst, but San Diego still has life.
That they do. Now, hopefully, they can give Patterson some protection here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
we
as
know he
long
has
as-
the arm strength to get it there. The question
yeah.
is, he's going to have time.
Yeah, for Scar Patterson, 56 yards is nothing. You just give him some protection.
Yeah. Oh, look out!
Oh my God!
Oh!
Patterson gets away from it. Throws it, and the pass is gonna be incomplete.
Intercepted. Oh.
Well,
Wow.
Patterson avoided a rusher and got it away, but Vegas prevails.
Wow, you called it possibly the game of the season thus far. We only in week 4. Both teams combined for 12 turnovers, 6 apiece. 500 yards of offense for San Diego, 444 yards of offense for Vegas. And Vegas could not get anything going offensively. They turn the ball over time and time again early. San Diego turned the ball over late, but Vegas was able to hold on with that defense and somehow get this game to a 34-27 victory.
What an unbelievable game. One of the best in this early young season. It's going to be a game of the year candidate by the end of it, I'm sure. And, normally I like to ask for player of the game, but I think Doug Britton has that on lock.
Oh, yeah, he's got that on lock. 9 catches on 16 targets with a long of 80, 3 touchdowns, 263 yards. He has to be the player of the game.
30 yards per catch. That's what kickers average on field goals, man.
Yeah, that's got to be an SFL record.
Almost so. As you take a look at the rest of the highlights, Eric Price with some, good throws, but also some head scratchers as Dion Thunderman got him that time.
Yeah, both teams with some head scratching plays. San Diego came into this game, Ramos, plus 53 on net points, but Vegas kept it close and walked away with a victory on the road.
Take a look at the rest of this highlights. Tanner Hendricks with the interception. That at that point we thought San Diego had all the momentum in the ball game.
Yeah.
But that's a pivotal play in this game. Doug Britton in a crucial 3rd and long situation.
Personally thought a key to this game was the fact that Vegas came into this game, although they only had 2 games played in comparison to most teams 3, with 0 rushing touchdowns. And I thought there was a lot of pressure to put on Eric Price and his offense to put up points versus this great defense of San Diego they played thus far this season. And they didn't get another rushing TD again today, Ramos, but yet they walk out with the victory.
That is correct. As just such an important win for Vegas. Here against a divisional opponent, San Diego falls to 3-1.
Yeah. And Vegas climbs right back into this divisional race at 2-1.
Your player of the game, no surprise, Doug Britton. 9 grabs, 261 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Also pretty good on the return game. For Zach Holdorf and Justin Reside on stats, as well as Cameron Irvine pushing the buttons. Eddie Gage, Carlos Ramos Lynn. Thank you very much, guys, for watching more SFL action. Send us out, Eddie.
Zona, I love y'all. We got a big game tomorrow, y'all. Don't let Motor City fool you. They gave San Diego a run for their money last week, and I'm looking forward to a great matchup this week. Everybody, thanks for coming. Good night, and drive home safe, everybody, because we out. Peace.
Thanks all.